not always, maybe never your favorite game, but since it is the last one, what purpose can you see the Central Michigan game playing in getting to your remaining goals for this season?
Well, I don't dislike this game. I mean, it's, and usually it's kind of an emotional night. Saying farewell to, especially this year, two guys that just have had great careers here, and guys that I clearly appreciate and respect. Obviously, you're going into two playoff games, or two games, I should say, on the next week that are league games that are going to lead into your playoff games. So you want to go into that with good momentum, and you're going to play a team that's been tested. Central Michigan has clearly is playing in a really good league and have played a lot of really good teams of late, Ohio and Akron and Kent. And so we know that they're they're going to be battle tested in terms of that game. So it should be a great college basketball game. Have a lot of respect for their young talent that they have.
Is it weird, kind of, this just being thrown in towards the end of your conference schedule like this?
Well, new guy, huh? Yeah. The bracket busters. It is what it is. This is the last year of it. Next year will be the last year that you have to return it. But bracket buster is, something that we've all dealt with. I think the positive thing about this year being the last of the organized, I would call February weekend date, is that it's really going to make our scheduling better for our league. I think the biggest thing for us is I think you'll see us doing away with 3-game weeks. I think you'll see a lot of possibly Wednesday, Saturdays, where there's going to be a couple of days off in between, so you're not playing like Thursdays and Saturdays or Fridays and Sundays. The elimination of the bracket buster for our league is really going to be beneficial for league scheduling, and I think that to me is the most positive thing about it.
Coach, getting Damien back on the floor on Saturday, tell me what that means for the team.
Well, it makes us better. You know what I mean? It just makes us better. He's defensively, I think he's probably one of the best defenders in our league. His shot blocking speaks for itself. But we're a better basketball team clearly at the defensive end of the floor when he's there, and it'll be good to have a couple of days of practice and see how ready he's really going to be.
Jerry, he says the mask could be one, obviously it would be a hindrance a little bit because he's never worn it. Have you ever coached a player who's had to wear a mask?
Yeah, Dana, it's more, I think it's more of a getting used to. I mean, I don't think anybody here, would want to, the first time that you put that thing on thinks that it's a comfortable feeling. And, I'm hoping with, 3 good days of practice, he just got it this morning. With 3 good days of practice, that it'll be more comfortable. I don't think that, I'm not sure how long you'll have to wear it. Hopefully, it'll be a week kind of a thing, and then he'll be back into it. But there's a lot of guys that have worn it and have gotten accustomed to it and feel more comfortable with it because they, because of the fear of it being re-injured. So we'll have to see how it goes.
Can you just touch on Central Michigan, what you know about them? Obviously, a local player who's with them.
They play very fast. They're an up-tempo team. Probably as quick from transitioning from defense to offense as any team that we have faced in our league. They really push it. Guards are extremely quick. They're going to shoot 28 to 33s in this game. So you have to make sure that you guard the arc. But they're a team that I've seen their last 5 games, and they're a team that's playing with passion. They press full court. They're young guys are playing with a lot of energy at this time of the year.
I don't know how much tape you've been able to see. It seems that they've struggled on the road by record. Their road record indicates they've struggled. Is there, or just can't make any?
No, I mean, I think young guys, have a tendency to, to struggle a little bit, but, they're going to come in excited to play, and obviously, their best player's coming home, and it was obviously a fifth-year guy that's played for 1 year for them, and we better be ready.
Does have a chance to be a pretty fun game to watch because you guys like to run.
Yeah, could be it's going to be an up-tempo night, I'm sure. They're really, when I say push it, I mean they really get it up the floor. It's a concern. It's a concern for me because you're in a knockdown league that that's holding the ball. They're not transitioning. In our league, you got coaches sitting up there and telling guys to whoa, easy, slow it down, and now we're going to have a team that's going to want to push it like we do. So, they play excuse me, they play a matchup kind of like a 3-2 defense that has really bothered the MAC. They've been in every single game. Matter of fact, Ohio U and Akron, I mean, they should have beaten Akron, led at the half. Ohio U led at the half. Kent was like a 3-point game at the half. It's a unique defense. It takes you a while to kind of figure that thing out.